siding, or leaf guard gutters? It's one call, one contractor, Lindus Construction. Get 50% off labor on roofing, windows, and leaf guard gutters now through the end of the month. Call family-owned Lindus Construction today.
Well, some prefer Minneapolis, some St. Paul.
And the hope in St. Paul right now is that more young professionals will move to that city. This week in his State of the City, Mayor Chris Coleman said he wants to bring more young adults east of the Mississippi, saying young professionals are the city's future. Even though Minneapolis may be known more for attracting the younger demographic, Susan Elizabeth Littlefield shows us how St. Paul is trying to change that.
Minneapolis is the largest, St. Paul the oldest, in more ways than one.
That may be the perception. What I can tell you is that that downtown St. Paul is changing and has momentum, and is a vibrant city that has vitality.
Joe Campbell works for the mayor's office. He says the new plan for a city often known for being home to families and older people is trying to pull in a younger crowd. After all, it's only a river that divides these two cities. Minneapolis on that side, St. Paul on this side. And here the city's hoping to prove that they're really not that different when it comes to being hospitable for young professionals. But how do they prove their point?
We add more downtown bike lanes. We remain even more committed to closing the achievement gap in our public schools. We commit to expanding our transit network in the city.
Most importantly, he says, it's about making the town business friendly because they think people like to live close to where they work.
I want more places.
That's just the case for Ingrid Christensen. She chose Lowertown in St. Paul to be home to her international translating company.
We could be anywhere, but I choose to be here. I'm right in the neighborhood. I live in the neighborhood, and I choose to be in a neighborhood that supports me.
She says there's room to grow. She'd like to see more people her age, more bars and restaurants in the neighborhood.
You know, the adage back then was you could walk down the street in the middle of the night and not get hit by a car. That's changing.
Joe says it's all part of a plan to make what's old new again.
I would say that don't cross it out. I mean, come to St. Paul and think of everything that we have. I mean, look at the options. Look at the opportunities that we have here.
The city says despite perception in the downtown portion of St. Paul, almost 50% of the people who live there are between the ages of 20 and 35.